By mid-1944, it was clear that Germany was losing the war. Despite knowing that their defeat was imminent, the Nazis decided that no prisoners were to fall into the hands of the Allies. Throughout their network of concentration camps, they gathered all prisoners still able to walk and ordered them on what became known as the death marches, forcing them to walk hundreds of kilometers, often through freezing conditions and in full public view. Stragglers were shot. Thousands died of exhaustion and starvation. Very few survived.
Unfortunately, 75% of us died in this march because we were marching. We didn't know where we are marching. Once we were in Ravensbrück in a camp on the front. They didn't take us. It was full. Then Buchenwald, they didn't take us, it was full, so we were marching. We were marching from end of March somewhere till beginning of May. And always in the forest, always once a day we got some liquid. Sometimes 2-3 days we didn't get bread. Many were dying. If somebody sit down, was shot straight away.
We walked in snow, and I had wooden clogs, and the snow stuck to it. And sometimes I was half a meter taller because I couldn't get that snow off of the clogs.
We marched out of the camp with about 2,500 people, I would say, still around. And we walked for about maybe half a kilometer when the first person already could not walk anymore, and they were shot in the neck by the SS, and they died in the snow.
Gita, my friend, came from the back and said, "You better don't sit down because in the back the snow is red. They shoot everybody who sits down."
So many people were shot. And I remember in one stage, after about 10 days, there was a gentleman there, and his name was Mr. Grosman. And I remember how blonde and German he looked. And he had a twin brother with him. And the twin brother was much smaller than he was. And he told me he had the circus in Germany, the circus Strauss. And when I saw this man marching, or it wasn't really marching, walking with his brother, struggling to keep his brother up because the brother couldn't walk anymore. And suddenly I saw this SS man pointing his rifle at his brother and shot him in the neck, and he fell down. And Mr. Grosman fell on top of his body. He started screaming to the German, "Kill me too, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me." And the German said, "Well, your brother is not dead, but I can please you." So then he shot, missed, and we tried to get him away from the brother's body. And then suddenly he shot the brother and he shot him too. And then I could see this SS man pointing the rifle at me. And I knew I was gonna die as well. And when he pulled the trigger, the rifle didn't